doing, everyone? This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for July 22nd, 2019, 3 p.m. Eastern. You know, we go through this life, and we pick up things, you know. It's like you can't wade through an ocean of mud without being covered in mud. So, picture that for a minute. You go through an ocean of mud, but it's not a deep ocean, right? Comes up to about, right about the top of your neck. Just so your head's above it. And so you maneuver, you can see it's kind of like crossing a river, but you can see a shoreline. So you get to the shoreline, and then you get out, and then of course the mud dries and it sticks to you everywhere, penetrates everything. And how this happens, picture it as an analogy. You go through this life, this particular one we're in now. You're born, your God's in the body, and you experience things. You pick things up. You're kind of sculpted in a way, influenced, because when you're out there, when you come out, you are new. So you haven't been confused or manipulated or anything. I mean, you're new. You're newbine. And so, but then things start going, okay, as you start growing. And you have different experiences. And we all have different experiences. We all go through similar and different, and depending, what kind of parents, what type of nurturing and love you've had, what type of caring, support, respect, honor, as you begin to grow. Now, you can't really escape it, because you're going to come across things that we create that come in our way, whether we know it or not. Now, as we get to a certain point, we're off on our own. We break away. Right? And we carry on with our direction in our lives. Now, we pick up from our parents genetically, we inherit about 10% of their genetic traits. 90% is lifestyle from there. And of course, since we have a mother-father X and Y chromosome makeup, we have some personality from the mother, some personality from the father. And as and you don't really realize that as you're young and you go through life. And then you start to get to a certain point, and you realize that you have some of those things that you didn't like about a parent or parents, and you resemble some of the characteristics and personality at times of them. And this is where it gets a little sticky for people. We had a meditation yesterday on attachments, letting go, the other day. And we carry this intimately with us, embedded in our emotion, embedded in our field. We carry anger, we carry stress and pain, and we carry hate. Think about this now. It's very important. And we don't realize it. It's not like we're, I'm carrying. It's in there. And then when we get outside support that comes in, and you're basically saying that, you know, you have hate, you have anger, you have fear, you've got these things that have been festering with you, ingrained with you. It could have been in a relationship with father, a relationship with mother. It could have been a relationship with family. Could have been a relationship with man, woman, whatever, through life. And here's where it's dangerous. As you go through life, you will go into the past, and you will revisit over and over and over again. And you will renew your anger, renew your hate, renew your fear every single time you do it, as if it had just occurred for you, even though it was years ago. And we carry this through life. And in certain ways, we will express it outwardly. You cannot carry hate. It destroys from within. You cannot carry anger. It will eat you alive, and it will end up affecting your biological body in the long run. It's self-defeating. It really is. And so when you have this, the sad part is that most people don't acknowledge it. They don't know it. And you, each and every one of us, this may sound strange to people, we're genuinely innocent. You know, it's like embrace your inherent innocent nature, because you are innocent. People beat themselves up. We beat ourselves up. We ridicule ourselves. We come down on ourselves. And we don't just do it once in a while. We do it through life, through this existence. Imagine if you took that energy and you put it into a focus of love and joy and peace for yourself. You see what happens, how we do that? It takes up that life. It fills it with low negative vibrational frequency. And that's what happens to a lot of humans. And they go through life carrying this. Some people carry a chip on their shoulders their whole life. Some people carry it within them. Their viewpoint of things is twisted. It's slanted. It's crooked. But yet, it's what they learned. It's a learning experience through the emotions of the brain. The brain, the mind, dictates to the heart-mind. Most of us have that anyway when we were born. That's what happens. The mind takes over and it dictates to us. So you literally go through this process year after year after year after year, and you carry it with you. You could carry this stuff for 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, 80 years. Now, what does it do, period? What does it actually do that's high, good, loving, and peaceful? What does it fulfill? I'll tell you what it fulfills. It fulfills a low frequency of revenge, hatred, anger. Revenge, hatred, anger. And that's within you. And you carry that no matter how much you want to suppress it, no matter how much you read, no matter how much you listen to, you will carry it with you throughout this life. Does that make any sense? Does it do any good for you? No. Does it pull you down? Yeah. Does it affect your point of view and outlook on your life, on your existence? Yes, it does. And it twists things. It's being able to just dispel it. Literally. Permanently. See? That's a toughie, because we're creatures of habit. And so when we get in the habit of being this way, and some people suppress it, they keep it hidden. It doesn't come out all the time. Every now and then it'll come out. It could be any personality trait, anything. So when that occurs, you don't know it. It's part of you. It's part of you. But you can shift it. And you can start loving yourself more. And you can start appreciating yourself more. And you can start forgiving yourself more. And being in peace with yourself and in joy and bliss. You see, the difference is people on the surface will say, oh, I'm enjoying the bliss and everything, but they're the opposite inside. So when they practice it, it's superficial. It's not within them. But then you have this combination, acquired goop that you carry with you. And it affects everything. It affects everything in your existence, everything. Whether it's subconscious or conscious. And then what happens is that when you catch yourself, you get angry at yourself, and then you beat yourself up. It's ridiculous. It's just absolutely silly. And you literally habitually go through this process all through your life. Could have been trauma somewhere in your life. Could have been, it could be a plethora of things that you accumulated as you grew. That's why I talk about moving forward always and never looking over your shoulder, always moving forward, never looking over your shoulder, never looking behind you, always moving forward. Don't ever go into the past to create your future or into the future. It's the now is all we've got. It's all we've ever had. You'll see that all of the other garbage and goop dissipates and vaporizes when you do this. We're all splendid creations. It doesn't matter how these bodies were created. That has no bearing on it. They're a vessel that we use, that we take care of, so that we can move in physical existence. We can move, experience, and have enjoy in physical existence. That's what they're for. To smell, to taste, to enjoy, to love, to like, to care, all of these. And you start, I am magnificent. I am magnificent. And when you say it through your heart mind, it washes over and through you. And when you can really, really generate that from your heart mind, it will change everything. It will literally wash you and eliminate the goop and the gunk that you have literally carried with you throughout this life, from beginning to present. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted, which I'm sure most of you are. And while I'm talking, you're going to want to relax. And how do you relax? You relax by moving into the now. Into the now. Not the past, not the future, the now. And as you do this, you will relax. Your shoulders will drop. Your body will release the tensions and the stress and anxiety. You will move into peace. And you will move into love, joy, tranquility, contentment, generosity. In the now. And as you're doing this, and I'm talking, you're going to want to breathe. you breathe in through the nose, you want to hold it 1001, 1002, 1003, and then exhale through the mouth. While you're doing this, why do you hold your breath? You hold your breath because it causes you to focus on the now. The breath is the now. It's always the now. Understand that. The breath is always the now. You cannot not breathe. Okay? You cannot hold your breath forever. You can't postpone your breathing. It is always in the now. So when you hold your breath, you focus on the now, you focus on your breathing. And then as you exhale through the mouth, you expel. In with the good, out with the bad. You visualize this. And when I'm talking, you want to do this about 6 times. Now, when you breathe in through the nose, you're breathing in divine positive energy. The divine positive energy is all that there is, ever has been, ever will be. It is a communication with your God. And if you're conscious that your God is with you and you have a good loving relationship with your God, then you will begin to understand why you're here. So, the communication that you receive, you're magnificent, you're splendiferous, you're magniglorious in every way, shape, and form. It is how you perceive you that creates you. See? It is how you perceive you that creates you. It can be very dangerous on how you perceive yourself. This gives way to you understanding and fully embracing you, your God, your love, your happiness, your joy, your completeness. You're not in a hurry. You're not in a race. You're you. And you are totally innocent and wonderful. And you always have been. Do you honestly believe that the God within you intends to do harm? Intends to swim in the lower depths of negative vibrational frequencies? And the goop of creation, the lowest end? No. You're expansive. You're always growing. And understand that anything that's ever happened to you is perfect. That goes against all the grains that you're taught. Everything that you have literally had happen to you has been perfect. No matter what it was perfect. This changes your whole perspective, your whole understanding completely. It moves you out of the matrix, up, and away. You're magnificent. You're stupendous. You're spectacular. You're brilliant. You shine. You sparkle. It doesn't matter what you look like on your surface. It doesn't matter what you look like. It matters who and what you are. And you are a God. Short and simple. You are a God. You are of the highest high. You are beautiful grace. Soft, yet stupendously powerful. into the understanding of releasing all, vaporizing everything that will keep us existing in the goop, the mud, the muck. Releasing it, calling in the purple transmuting flame, vaporizing it. Calling in the violet ray, purifying. And then calling in the white fire to encase the magnificence that you are. You are forgiving yourself, you are cleansing, and you are moving into complete balance of your higher self, of your God. Move in to our higher heart mind. Higher heart mind is higher and much more powerful than the mind. So the higher heart mind must communicate with the mind and direct the mind, not the mind directing the heart. And as we do this, we're immediately embraced with our God. We're merged consciously, cognitively. We understand. We are in love. We are in peace. We are in joy. We're completely encased, protected 24/7 by the light of that which we are. This includes the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael, the white fire, the violet blue purple flaming light of Archangel Michael, violet flame or violet ray, the golden white pink light of Prime Source Creator God, Mother, Father God, Source, our family, purple transmuting flame. All of these energies, frequencies, are part of us. We are in bliss and joy, in deep kindness and love. Arm in arm, hand in hand, we form our circle of light. It circles the equator of this planet Earth. It's like hugging the planet, and it literally envelops the planet, the atmosphere, the surface, the interior, everywhere around, up and down, all of it, expanding out into the solar system and beyond. It is pure, deep, eternal love. It floods and saturates all that there is, ever has been, ever will be. You know, we begin to float up above the planet, and we do this effortlessly. And as we do, we immediately call out to and invite all of our brothers and sisters that are part of Source, part of the creation, part of us, as we are them. And they are the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love in pure, deep joy, generosity, benevolence, and kindness, and understand supreme power. All of us. The highest supreme power. Deep, eternal love. And they come, they're from all over. They're from all of the universes. All of the gigaplexes of universes. All dimensions, all densities, all distances. And their numbers are in gigaplexes. They fill this universe and beyond. See that. You watch it. It is. It is that it is. And they are deeply, deeply, deeply grateful. And we are in deep, deep, deep gratitude, as we should be our light expands. We call upon all of the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes, all of them, all of the civilization. We're of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love. We're kind, generous, benevolent, loving, nurturing. They have helped us throughout our existences. They have assisted us. But they love us as we do them. And they come arm in arm, hand in hand, in the trillions. And they move in. And they are in the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude as we are in the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude. And we are love. And we all are one. And our light expands. We call upon the Ascended Masters. These are those who have ascended out of body and have ascended beyond. They have chosen to stay and assist us many different ways. They are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love. In generosity, kindness, peace, tranquility, benevolence. And they come. And we're talking just a few, because there's many. Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Sananda Jesus, Saint Germain, Buddha, Abundantia, El Moria, many, many, many more. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us. They are in the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude as we are in the deepest, deepest gratitude. And we are all love. And we are all one. And our light expands. We call upon all the inhabitants of this planet Earth, on top and below, who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, and generosity, peace, kindness, and benevolence. Inner Earth, hollow Earth, Agartha, beneath Earth. All the civilizations in the highest of tranquility, and the highest of humbleness, and the highest of generosity. And they come in the billions, arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us. We feel them. We are in deep, deep, deep gratitude for them. If they are in deep, deep, deep gratitude for us. We are all love. We are all one. And our light expands. We call upon all of the off-worlders, galactics, who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, who are in high generosity, high benevolence, high peace, high tranquility. They have assisted us in our evolution. They have assisted us in our enlightenment, our ascension, in freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage. They are pure, deep, eternal love. And they come in the billions, arm in arm, hand in hand. They join us in the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude. We accept them and invite them in the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude. We are all upon all of our loved ones who have ascended out of body in this life and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. They are all of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love. In peace, in joy, in kindness, in contentment, and they are in the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude for us, as we are in the deepest, deepest gratitude for them. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us, and we are all one, and we are all love, and our light expands. We call upon all of the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on and in this planet at this now time. They are the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love. They are in the highest of generosity, kindness, peace, joy, benevolence, and tranquility. They are, to name a few, the fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the dwarfs, the trees, the mermaids, the dolphin, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn. Many, 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 many. In the trillions of all sizes, all colors, all shapes, many we have never laid our eyes upon. And the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us, and we are deeply, deeply, deeply grateful for them. And we are all love. And we are all one. And our light expands. We look up and we see our meditative sphere holding all of our meditations in perpetual motion. This sphere sets center circle. It is our intent as the one, as creation, as part of Source, collective consciousness of the universes. This is our intent of creation that we created. It is so powerful and massive that it reaches out to all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever. And everywhere it goes throughout the universes, it harmonizes and uplifts all of the frequencies into love, contentment, generosity, peace, and tranquility. Everywhere can be seen, heard, and felt. This is our creation. This is real. It is not a figment. We feel it flood us and saturate our biological bodies from our tops of our heads all the way to the bottom of our feet. It saturates and floods our gods. It fills us with complete, clear understanding that we are magnificent, that we are magna glorious, spectaculous, wonderful, divine, beautiful, glittering, sparkling, expanding. All of the things, all the debris that we have wallowed in this life, vaporized, gone, completely, permanently. All of the ill feelings, all of the tensions and stress and fear, all of the hurt, all of the hate, all of the anger, vaporized, gone. We called upon all of the light energies, all of the frequencies, the healing light energy, Emerald Great Flame and Healing Light. We take the purple transmuting flame. We literally call it. We literally wield it. It transmutes all bring in the violet ray to cleanse, purify. And we bring in the white fire to protect. And we bring in Archangel Michael's light to strengthen. And the golden light, pink light, to bathe us in the love that we are. Feel it. Visit this often. And we look down upon the planet, we see all the lights, all of the life, all of our brothers and sisters, everything. And we do the same for them. And the sphere floods them and saturates them. And they're enrobed in deep eternal love. And all of their hurt, all of their pain, all of their anxieties, all of their stress and fears created by them, carried by them, inflicted and then absorbed and never let go of. It's gone. It's vaporized. We call in all of the light energies. Just like we did for ourselves, so shall it be done for all of our brothers and sisters. And so shall it is. So shall it be. Feel it. Exuberation, moving everyone into Kundalini, moving everyone into Samadhi, moving everyone into Nirvana. Total bliss. Join you in the meditation, and I'll return to close us out. remember this and reflect on it and use it to empower you. Advance it to empower you. This isn't a one-time hit. It is a understanding of what your true power is. Only you. It cannot be done for you completely because it will always stick to you until you identify and say, I have no need for this. I have no use for it. It impedes me. It slows me. It clogs me. It stresses me. It weighs me down. See, we're all love and we're all joy. You have the ability and the power to completely eliminate all of this goop and mud and muck that you have experienced through this life that serves no purpose. So take it with you throughout the day, the evening, the night, the next morning. I will be in transit, so the meditation for tomorrow will be put to 9 p.m. Eastern. So the meditation for tomorrow will be 9 p.m. Eastern on this line. So you might want to mark that down. 9 p.m. Eastern, which will be July 23rd, 2019 at 9 p.m. I will also be scheduling a health call, kind of like a fireside chat health call combo, that we will be discussing a new avenue. Basically, it's a new advancement to it, and we will be discussing some other avenues in health assistance and a far-reaching, comprehensive understanding of what is everything, what's the construct about, who makes the construct. So I'll be announcing that on our Wednesday Time for Change call.